Hello everybody, I am Fingerflops. I am super excited to get right back into this game, and if I can remember correctly, we left off talking to Galerius about his past. He ended up waking up the same way that everybody else did in town, which was being dragged out of the Tiber, etc. Somehow was led into this ancient Roman city, so I'm pretty excited to get back into it. I do have my notepad next to me again, and yeah. Let's see where it takes us, man. I think I'm going to start by going to talk to Equitia, because that was who Galerius was interested in the first place. So I'm going to go give that a try, see if I can find her. Shh! Don't like you. I'm going to help you, but I don't like you. Where are you, madam? What's up, Bubblegum? Jeez, dude. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go see if I can find Malleolus, too. This might be climbable if only they could support my weight. Okay. Well, I'm not sure I want to use the front door. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. It's locked anyways. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've been in here before. This is what... Oh, yeah, okay, perfect. Hello.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I forgot that she doesn't have any memory of us talking now that the world's been reset.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
I did find a pattern. What do you mean nothing, really?
Oh, well then. Keep asking.
I have found a pattern.
Up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Alright. Well, then I'll be going now. I guess I haven't talked to everybody quite yet. I know. Well, I guess I'll just try talking to everybody again.
Fresh meat, huh? Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day. Yeah? What have you got for me? Osinculio mio. Just make it good.
Alright.
Dunno. Something good.
Could I give you that bottle of wine?
Hey, Caput Murde. Future es. Just make it good.
Man, I'm trying everything for you. I don't know what he wants from me. I'll see what I can
Just
do.
make it good.
Come on, man.
Malleolus, of course. If old
Yeah,
man Sentius.
we've heard that.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Whatever you want, buddy. I forgot to ask him about the
What
golden
now?
rule.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Why are you dressed like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Oh!
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners.
Man, this guy is a punchy son of a bitch. What do you think about the
I
golden
think
rule?
it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
How's he gonna do that? I'm not sure I believe that. I'm gonna try and butter him up too, because he seems stubborn.
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Alright.
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
Alright. Well, see you later, buddy.
Whatever. Just...
I don't care. I'm gonna go talk to Sentius, actually, because there are a couple people that I can put up as who I think is gonna be the sinner. And Rufius had a message towards him saying, this is your last warning, sinner. So, I don't know. We'll just throw his name in the mix and see what happens.
I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Yeah.
We have?
We definitely have it.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed. And you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I couldn't stop it from being broken. That's very true.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason.
Yes. One, I just want to notice this. That guy that the robber was looking for noted that he had a green and a blue eye, and to me his eyes still look different colors. The one in the sun looks just like a little shade of green, and the one that's in the shade looks a little shade of blue. So, plus, again, he's the oldest motherfucker in here, so I don't know. Can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule? I was hoping to ask some questions about my investigation. What's your story? Yeah, let's see what his story is.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
What's a decurion?
It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform.
Why are you still wearing it?
As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
He seems to know a lot more than he should. Or just like, why does he have all this information is my question.
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest.
He didn't have anything to do with the river. I mean, there was some body of water in his story, but nothing to do with the river. How'd you become magistrate?
I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
I was hoping to ask you some questions about my investigation. If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time? I guess suspects.
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
I like that answer. I'm still not suspicious of this guy, but I like that answer. How do I know you're not the person responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I just told you, I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
I mean, you're also in a constant loop of time where you're in power and where the election doesn't happen if this keeps happening today. So,
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
I think it could be related to Centille's disappearance.
So you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
She's in the cistern, huh? I don't know. We'll see. Come on, tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Dude, tell me his eyes aren't different colors. That shit is tripping me out. I don't really care about getting back to my own time still.
Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Let's see what else you got, because let's talk about the golden rule.
Of course. What is it?
Never mind, I need more time to... I'm gonna throw in Rufius's name. Lucretia, Sentia, Rufius, Domitius, maybe. I'm gonna say Rufius.
Why do you say that?
He's becoming increasingly threatening to Virgil because of his sexuality. Never mind, I need more time to investigate. Yeah, let's do that.
You'd better find a way to make him back down, hadn't you? I'm quite sure you're capable of containing that half-wit. Go and do it.
I don't think I can.
You mean to say you've tried every non-lethal measure you can?
Perhaps not everything. Yeah, that's true.
Well then, perhaps you'd better keep trying.
Alright.
Good, thank you.
Fair enough, mister.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
No, I'm very sorry. What do you think about the golden rule? Yeah.
I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can sum up my thoughts. I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. The real enemy in this place is not the golden rule, but human failings. The temptation to slide into degeneracy, greed, and hubris. I trust that answers your question.
Oh, it does. It also is very prevalent to now's real world. Fuck all you greedy bastards that just give in to your crap. Better get back to it.
I'll be waiting here for news.
Alright, man. I still want to see Horatius. But I don't know where Malleolus lives or anything like that. I'm gonna go up here. I went in there before. I haven't been up here yet. Hello. Okay. God, this game is beautiful. What the hell happened? Seek a bow. Navia. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. Interesting. Okay, so I need a bow. Fletched arrows. Okay. They're probably just called fletched arrows now that I think about it. I apologize. So that door is locked. Seems there might be a back area here. Pretty heavy gusts of wind. What's up with you folks? Damn, that's a lot of money. I'll take it. I wonder if I still have the same inventory. I do. Very cool. Man, poor you guys. So there's no way in from there. We'll try crossing this. I don't know what's over here. Hello. Holy shit. You strong. God, this is amazingly beautiful. I'm just sucked into this this environment here. Seeing if there's anything in corners and such. Oh. Little pathway back here. Door's locked. Sad for me. Let's see what's in here. Who the hell's house is this? Oh.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
Hello.
Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm alright.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Yeah, what's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
How'd you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Fair enough. Let's talk about something
If
else.
you like.
Do you know way out of
I'm
here?
afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose.
I'm almost to 1,000
If that doesn't
denarii.
work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
Thanks, I'll look into
I
it.
hope it works out.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbors as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Seems that way to me.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
I'm divine intervention. Oh, there's going to be some intervention, alright.
I wish I shared your faith.
So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Secret safe with me.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
I'll be going.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
What the hell?
Oh no. No.
Hold up, what?
Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him.
Listen,
If
buddy.
he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Ulpius.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
I was just gonna ask what's wrong. No, I think you have the right to die if you're suffering badly enough. Honestly, yeah.
You're not going to trick me. I'm no coward. I intend to go through with it.
I just think there are reasons to stay alive.
Like what? I'm stuck slaving away for that culus cumulatis for the rest of my life. What do I have to live for?
Maybe we can be
You're
friends?
just saying that to buy time. You must think I'm an idiot. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Oh, shit.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Dang. His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Damn. That got crazy fast. I'm sorry, Octavia. That was crazy. Jump?
Thank you. Thank you.
What the hell, dude?
Deeply honored to have been elected.
Dude, is he down there?
Yes, thank you.
There he is. Oh my god.
And now,
Dude, this game's attention to detail blows my mind. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna search his place first.
And now I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens, under my
Ink jar, we've seen the ink jar.
finally
Big
enjoy
vase. Got a couple notes. Nothing in the room. Let's see, you got a kitchen. Yeah, look at that grinding wheel. That's crazy. I've always wanted to try one of those in real life. What do we got here? Iulia. Oh, maybe it's Julia. To her captors Malleolus and Claudia curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead, because death is preferable to another day and debt bondage to you. May vultures peck out your livers in Tartarus for all of eternity. Excuse me. Wow. Man, there's a lot of hate in this town for a bunch of different people for a bunch of different reasons. This is the wrong town to set the rule of no sin. Ulpius to his lost love, may God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, but without you my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again in Gan Eden. Sad. What else you got going on in here? Face. Painted Greek vase depicted some kind of battle. Very neat. I wonder if that's an actual like 3D scan of a artifact found. Vase, bust, Greek sculpture of a young boy's head. Cool. Big scale. Alright, let's go talk to this, actually, a couple more rooms. Storage room. Is there any wine in here or anything that I might be able to pick up? Don't think so.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, there's
I
an
am
upstairs.
delighted and deeply honored to have been elected
Wow, dude.
your magistrate.
This is a gorgeous villa, man. Holy shit. Oh, I thought that was you. Open up, are you okay? Terrarium. Somebody's upset in there.
Leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom that you deserve.
Interesting. I gotta put my ear to it. I'm like, hello? Okay, I'll leave her alone. I'll go talk to Malleolus. I bet that's his wife or something. I have no idea, but we'll see.
My first act as magistrate.
Hello.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That
He's
was
got the blue and
either
green eye.
Extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
Because I want to know about you? I don't know.
And if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
All you do if you win.
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
He seems like a nice enough guy to me, but at the same time, I am a little suspicious of him. This guy I'm even more suspicious of. Look at those eyebrows. My eyebrows aren't much better, but like, fuck. I mean, look at those bushy-ass eyebrows. How you do
By
that?
declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
Golden Rule is definitely real. What makes you sure it's not real? Let's talk about something else. I want to see what makes him sure it's not real.
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
Golden Rule is definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The Golden Rule is broken each time. What does it take to prove to you it's real? Books, notes? Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing? I'm gonna go with that.
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
It's not a terrible thing. I can see nothing I say is going to convince you. I'll say this one too, just to give him some background, just to say I tried.
Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
What would it take to prove to you it's real?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
I can see nothing I say is going to convince you.
But that is simply because you are mistaken.
I must have to find some dirt on him or something. Do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
That's what I think it is in a way, but there are certain things that are real about it. He's over-exploiting it though, so he's turning it into something bigger. You know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
I'll be going.
I trust you can see yourself out.
I could.
Through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Maybe I can unlock that upstairs room. I'm gonna search your damn villa, guy. Got nothing in your corners. Dude, this is amazing. Look how pretty that is. Is that a pathway down there? Imagine. The wind. Holy shit, that shit. I mean, it's howling. Hello. Okay, so I'm guessing... There's the key. Key to Malleolus's villa. Take the item. Unlock the door. Oh, okay, it's unlocked now. I'm gonna go upstairs, though. See if I can't talk to his wife. Or something. I mean, I don't know who she is yet, but I'm assuming it's his wife. Unlock. Hello.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Sorry, dude. Fuck. My bad. I know. Where do you keep your valet? Jeez, no, we're not going with that. My bad. I'll be gone now.
I should hope so. This is outrageous.
I'm sorry, dude. Okay, wait. I don't want to go yet, though.
Why are you still here?
I'm very sorry. Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern
I knew it was
of
his
yours.
wife.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I am receiving strange men in private.
Fair enough. What do you think about the golden rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Do you know a way out of here?
Preferably the way you came in. By which I mean, please.
Man, this chick is not about it. Okay, I'll be going now.
Finally! Get out before I have Domitius throw you out.
Go get him then. Go get him. I'm gonna look around your room, dude. Gotta have something important in here. Holy shit balls. You got a lot of money. A little selfish, don't you think? Alright, I'm out of here. Boink. Yeah, you getting it. Okay, I really want to see what's in the cistern.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Oh, I am, sir. I know about your creature, don't worry about me.
Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Okay, bye. What the hell is in here? I should probably quick save, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Boink. Just in case. What did I just run into, dude? It hurts? Oh! Wait. I got a pendant. Dude, where is this guy? Did you guys hear him say that? That's messed up, man. Is this... Stop making those noises, dude. That shit was too funny. Okay. There's gotta be more down here. This is a weird area, man. Whoa. Okay, coin pouch. I got a quiver. Crushed creature. Inspect. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Can I see anything back there? Interesting. So there's more to discover, that's for sure. Oh shit, oh shit. What? What about me, dude? I'm sorry. Dude, I don't like that thing. I don't know who would, but... He didn't see me, I guess. Whoa. That looks like maybe a way out. Dude, what is this? What the hell? Young Roman woman throwing up her hands as if to surrender to unseen enemy. A Roman woman in the middle disrobing as if she'd been visiting the baths. A statue of a Roman man holding up one arm. He's either greeting someone or surrendering. A young Roman man posed as if beckoning others to safety. Dude. How odd. Oh! God, dude, that one got a big jump scare out of me. Good lord.
Help me.
I'd love to help you, my man. What's up here? Oh. Is this the entrance? Yeah, it was the entrance. Okay, so I got a quiver. Also, how much money do I have now? Over 1,000. So we can either go and get the Cephalium route or something for the lady that works in the hospital, or we can go and get we can go get the information about the way out. Let me also see. Note from Scintilla. I got a pendant. Lunar pendant. Sendia Death. A lunar pendant. There's a Latin inscription on the back which reads Sendia Death. Interesting. Okay. Hello there.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
It is.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
I think I did. Been asking people.
And did you notice anything? A pattern?
Some people mentioned an encounter with a stranger on the riverbank.
Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else?
Some people mentioned a river.
Yes, I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else?
Nothing else so far.
There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet.
Definitely.
Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Does she know a way out of
I
here?
don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
Exile is a good word
Come
for
back to
it.
me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Seems to be turning night. We're getting foggy. That must be Malleolus's villa. Okay. Let me think about this for a second too, because do I want a way out or do I want to help that lady?
Greetings and salutations.
Hello, buddy. Oh, I haven't talked to you yet.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important. Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
I thought that was what your name was. I don't know. What's your actual name? What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Interesting. Tell me about the city's history. Tell me about the city's architecture. Tell me about the temple up on the bluff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I want to know where that came from.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Tell me about the city's history.
I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
It's all the gold statues, man. Maybe there is a way. Tell me about the city's architecture.
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake, and allows us to fish and farm.
If they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Figure out how to get into the upper cistern. I gotta write it down. So I went into the cistern. I can cross that one off. Now I gotta get into the upper cistern. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You know, way out of here.
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Golden Rule. But once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
I'm guessing this is the guy that in the note was talking about his sexuality. Maybe he was Rufius. I'm not sure.
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
I hear you.
I'm glad. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Notice the graffiti. What does it mean?
Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule.
Why does someone think
Look,
that?
I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
You like men?
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Go on.
In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
I'm sure it'll sort itself out.
Let's hope so.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Not really. Okay, so we know that somebody doesn't like
Nice
him
to talk to you.
for his sexuality. With that, I want to talk to Decius about getting a bow, because it seems that I could kill that thing that's in the cistern and then explore it a little more in depth. I could steal the Cephalium resin as well, but it would reset the world. I'm kind of okay with that. Examine. Bottle of Cephalium resin, an extremely valuable ancient Roman remedy for various afflictions. Oh, okay.
The many shall suffer the sins.
I'm sorry, Equidia, run! I'm sorry, you guys. What's up, Sentius?
Shrine.
Holy shit. Okay. But now I should have the Cephalium root without spending the money. Oh, dang. Let's see how this guy does his thing. I'm curious about this. I'm glad I was fast enough. Get it done, my boy. Oh, damn. Dude, that's sketchy. Oh, dang. Okay. We gotta rerun it. But now we have the Cephalium resin, I'm pretty sure, so... Gotta say hi to Galerius again. Hello. Follow the magistrate back to the shrine and use his portal again.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Hi, buddy.
mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Fingerflops, and I've just come from the future. Fingerflops, and we've had this conversation before. I'm gonna do this one.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head?
No, I'm good, dude.
That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Thanks, I guess.
But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you live by our law here?
We've heard that. Don't worry about me, I know what I'm doing.
All right, friend. Suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate Sentius in his villa down there. See you around.
Whatever you say, Bubba. Skip the city tour. Okay. So I'm gonna go and just stay on that. Livia, you good?
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
What you got, miss?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Interesting. Sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
I'm sorry, Livia. I want to help you. No way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Do you... Oh, I see. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Right. Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Okay.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Bye, Livia. Good luck. Okay, let's go give this Cephalium resin to Miss Lady Ma'am. I don't even want to talk to fucking Sentius. He doesn't have to know I'm here yet. In total. But I bet he does inside. Is that Decius over there? Yeah, I got your stuff. Oh, let's see if I have the Cephalium root. I do. Let's go. What up, lady?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culas cobolates Decius won't give it to me.
I have Cephalium resin.
What? Quick.
She's dying this time, no, and not dead.
Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here.
It's Yulia! Or Julia.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Yes. I'm a time traveler. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I heard she got sick earlier and went to find medicine. I'm gonna go with the middle one.
Look. If you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Thank you. What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
How'd you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked, and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came.
Fires.
As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Fair enough. You know, way out? Yeah.
I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
Keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Tell me more about Navia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed, and he's in constant pain.
Oh.
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out, and you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I suppose.
Figure out treatment for rheumatism. Can we talk about Yulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Do you think she was poisoned or was it self-inflicted?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Let's talk about something
Gladly.
else. I'll be going now.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles.
Wonder if I can talk to her. See ya. Statue of Apollo, a large stone statue of Apollo, the Roman and Greek god of disease and healing, among other things. Oh, hello, penis. Mortar and pestle, haven't changed much in the last 2 millennia. Herb rack, wooden rack containing various dried and ground substances. I jump, that's a cool flower. Medical tools, a collection of barbaric-looking medical implements, including forceps and shears. Yulia! Oh, what the fuck? Oh. What's wrong?
Oh, it's you.
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
Okay. I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule. Are you worried about the golden rule? Alright, let's talk about something else.
Thank you.
What's your story?
You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
Fair enough. I'm gonna say I'm sorry to hear that to this lady, because she needs some empathy.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
Why? What happened here?
I can tell you, but it's a long
We
story.
got her. I have all the time in the world.
Right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Why would he lend you so much money? Thinking you'd be out of here before you ever had to pay back the loan?
I'm not proud of it, but yes. I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement, saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
I think that's a kill yourself serum. I'm so glad I didn't spend that money, dude. Oh no.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Surely that would have broken the golden rule, or did you try to get out of it? First one.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule.
And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
See.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
Sorry to hear that.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom? You're not thinking of breaking it, are you?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
I'll get right on it. Maybe if I have the opportunity to tell him that Yulia is alive, he won't do it. That's my only thought. I'm gonna try and sprint it up this way. I hope that this works.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
Hi, Octavia.
Welcome to life under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm doing fine. Actually, I need to talk to Ulpius.
All right. Well, it was lovely to meet you.
Sorry,
I look forward to
Octavia.
getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it
God
ends.
damn it.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
I'll fucking try, man. Stop this right
If you're
now.
trying to make it easier for me to build up the nerve, it's working.
I mean, I guess.
I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Oops.
Ulpius, no!
I may not be as good at this as I hoped.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb. That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Man. With that, I am by the shrine as well. I don't have the key anymore. Oh, this is the Great Temple door. There's no way in there? That feels... I don't know. It seems like there has got to be a way in there. Yeah, there's this little path. I forgot about that. Oh, but that's locked as well. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what this, or what god rules this place, because this statue is definitely the one that he was talking about. See, somebody removed a plaque from here. I'll need to find it to decipher the meaning of the obelisk. Do I not have any of the plaques anymore? Stone tablet. Oh, I never had them in the first place. Okay, so, alright. I guess I'll start on a different path then. I could tell Equitia that people had also mentioned something about a coin. I want to say that has something to do with a specific Greek god dealing with death. I'm not exactly sure which one, but... The assassin's bow. Log myself in, don't try to follow me, nothing good will come of it, Navia. Okay. The assassin's bow. So I wonder... okay, I'm gonna try and talk to Dacius first. Just because why not? I'm right here. And then after that, I'll try for the thief, but I'll also try and save the Greek lady that is scared of him.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
Right. You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Try and talk to him now. Oh, okay, it looks like it's gonna work.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
Hello. So I know the story. Do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the Golden Ruler? Who are you gonna vote for?
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
It's a lengthy tale. Let's hear it.
Right.
And I'll skip through it.
The girl? Weren't you listening? All my valuables or the girl? I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money.
I just wanted to see what that one would result
I realised
in.
what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And
I think I see where this is going.
naturally, I dived in after it. Only... Well, thank you,
Commiseration.
friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I could just figure out how to get it out of here. Malleolus.
Yeah.
I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
Let's talk about something else. You know, way out of
I'm
here.
afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but...
We found out what her way out is.
Some people here are a little shady for my liking.
Really, I hadn't noticed.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out. Old Dacius has got your back though.
Alright. What do you think about the golden rule?
Terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold. Of course, I have an idea for generating...
This is the one I was looking for.
What I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
Okay. I'll see what I can
Thank
do.
you, friend.
And then I'll be going now.
Very well. Another time.
And all the weapons are either in the chasm or this thief has it. So I guess I'll check the chasm first. I wonder if this guy has anything of
A
value.
fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Yeah, I am.
This part of my shop is off limits, even for you, my sartorial friend.
Sorry, buddy. What you got in here? Only a little bit of cash. It ain't even worth it to me. Dang, dude, you're literally just harboring these fucking people? What are these powers? Dyes for coloring clothes. These appear to have been extracted from plants and insects. What's up?
Greetings. I'm Georgius.
Georgius.
It saddens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
The future. My nation doesn't exist. From beyond the edge of the known world. You'd never believe me if I told you.
And now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not wish to share, I will wait until we are better friends.
Thank
We
you.
will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
That'd be nice. What's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
I set up a tailor shop here. How did you end up here?
A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and droning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the Tiber, or sounds like you overdid it.
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Alright.
Anything you like.
Do you know way out?
Not so loud.
Awful
What are you
defensive.
playing at?
Sorry, did I say the wrong thing?
Have you not been told about the last attempt?
Last attempt?
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. Ah, it is a long story.
Why don't you tell me?
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
Had to write that down. Why hasn't anyone done that yet?
They have.
Oh.
I am getting to that. There was an attempt made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice saying the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place. And so I say, it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Got it. I'm gonna write down that leaving may be a sin. What do you think about the golden rule?
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
That's a sign that this has got to be something to do with the Greeks.
Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The golden rule has merely brought it into focus.
I'm gonna write that the god is Greek. That this place is Greek. Okay. And what can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each keep the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
Sounds simple enough.
Doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
I know I've seen it happen, or that's a pessimistic view of things. Know this.
The voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the golden rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
Who are you gonna vote for?
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malone. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way.
Alright.
But of course,
I don't really have the urge to change it still. Okay. So now we've talked to everybody in there. Oh, who are you?
Name's Rufus. Better watch your stick.
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but
I haven't seen this guy.
Solution on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
How'd you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Why are you still wearing your legionary
Because
army?
we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Huh. Why don't you have a weapon?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
Not much of a talker, are you? Or let's talk about something else, yeah.
If we have to.
Do you know way out?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
Fair. What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
I know the feeling.
Then you know what I'm talking about.
I've lived through a
All
pandemic.
these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
Of course I am.
I'll be going now.
Whatever.
Interesting. So, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to get down to the chasm as well. Because I would like to get a weapon, obviously. Oh, Jesus, man. That's not fun to witness. Is there something in the lake that I'm missing? I feel like there is. Interesting. Yeah, there ain't nothing in the lake yet. I mean, of course there's that piece over there, but I'm not sure how to get there yet. He watches through their eyes. So, Aurelia is a crook. What does this one say? May the gods be kinder to you than they were to a stranger. I've read that one. What's this one? Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Okay. Dice tower, metal dice tower designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Clearly cheating must be a problem among Romans. Huh. Domitius's chest. Okay. Gladiator shield. Looks like Domitius was carrying the shield with him when he arrived in the city. So Domitius is here, or he lives here.
Handsome.
Don't say that.
Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's something dangerous about you, like a prowling manticore.
I think I'm gonna try and... No, I'm just gonna go balls deep, dude.
How dare you? Get away from me, you pig.
No.
Oh, do us all a favor and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
Yeah, I know that's what you sell people.
Oh, do us all a favor and drink hemlock.
Bye.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
Let the buyer
and
beware.
lets out his threefold braying.
Black. Many shall
Livia,
suffer for the sins of the
would you
one.
stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare
Bottle.
away my customers.
Fermented fish
They
sauce
follow their
used as a
trades,
condiment. Whoever lives here
imitating
must
their
love this
previous
stuff.
lives, but they are ignorant.
Horatius is.
You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Cavalry helmet, an ancient Roman cavalry helmet with an enclosed face mask and plume made of dyed horsehair. Interesting. Nothing in your cabinets. There was nothing upstairs, was there? Oh. No. Last warning center, and that's Rufius. That's so strange. Rufius is the guy we just talked to for the first time. He's got the phallus carving. I'm guessing he's gay.
The 49 Beladies fetch again.
Find me. So, I'm guessing right now, I'm gonna try and go up to the theater and find those other folks again. What is this? Hello. Is any of this openable? Okay. Old chest, I'll take that. I still haven't spent any of that money. I'm guessing I'm gonna need to get Hemlock at some point. Old scroll. The Myth of the Golden Rule by Dorotus the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration, but here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt. I guess I'll take it. Not sure why I would need to take it right now, but I will take it. Oh, you look uncomfortable. Nice little fountain. So, I'm still trying to find those folks that are worshiping a false god. Oh.
How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die in here?
I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
I hope so. Galerius, what happens when you die?
You're not going to die anytime soon, Dooley.
My mother told me, when you die, a ferryman helps you cross a river, and your spirit lives on in the underworld.
I bet that's where we are.
True?
Well, yes, but...
Is it true that if you were good, you get to go to Elysium, but if you were bad, you get punished forever and ever in Tartarus?
Something like that, but...
If I die and go to Tartarus, because they say I've been bad.
I'm not going to let that happen to you, Dooley. I promise.
Thank you, Galerius.
Oh.
Thank you.
Now, I have more work to do, but I'll visit you again soon, alright?
Alright, Galerius. See you then.
See you later, buddy. I'm not going to talk to him yet. I'll talk to him about Dooley eventually, but I want to talk to Dooley.
Hello?
Hello. What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Somebody think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it. More than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liar, Billy. Oh, a liability.
They said I have to live here now. And gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure, buddy. Magistrate Sentius Dedulius, I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I'm sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems like you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory. That's sad.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius and Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
If you give me the key, I can try and find out what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you.
Don't you just love springtime?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, springtime's cool. Galerius, I think you're behind me. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here. Yeah.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Like Galerius.
I knew it! I knew it!
Nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
I'll see what I can do, my boy. Do you know of a way out of
You're
here?
going to let me out of here? Really?
Yeah. Well, I can try. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here. Let me see.
Please. I hate it here.
Buddy.
It makes me very sad.
I know.
Galerius already tried.
I know, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just break you out.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
Yeah, and then maybe it's time we had a new magistrate. Okay. I'll get right on it.
Bye-bye.
See you later, buddy. Where's Galerius? I want to talk to him about being magistrate. Damn it. I'm gonna try and convince this lady to not go in there.
A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break...
I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there.
Don't run in there.
Somewhere. I have to hide.
No!
Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Do not go in there.
What? Why?
I have a bad feeling about it. Just trust me.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bedroom instead. Please be careful.
Okay. See you later. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can tell the thief about Malleolus being the guy that he's looking for, too. Damn it. I should have quick saved. Dang it.
Stop right
Dang
there.
it.
I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Yes, he's in the villa right at the end of this road. He goes by Malleolus now.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
That was it? Maybe I can take him out or something. Assassin looks busy. Should try to talk to him later. Interesting. I'm just gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow him the whole way there. I wonder if people are gonna freak out when they see him with the bow and shit. What is this? Shrine may collapse at any moment. Okay. So we avoided that for Miss Young Lady. There's nothing in there. Hello.
Ave.
You going to see Dooley? Very nice. Mr. Thief Man is... I know you can't move. We're getting there. Can I see underneath the door? A little bit. Oh, jeez, man. Where are you going? Let's see if this gladiator guy, I forget his name for some reason, but let's see if this guy does anything about it. Domitius, okay, that's what I thought.
Now? I'm here for Malleolus.
Oh.
Who might you be?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Then go through you, I shall.
It's real!
The many shall suffer for the sins
I wonder if I can take his bow, though.
Who might you be?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus?
I can't take it.
Through me.
I was trying to get this guy shot.
It's real!
No! Dang it, dude. How am I supposed to get that? I'll just get my ass up there, I guess. Dang. Okay. So we can't just direct him straight to Malleolus. Huh. Very interesting. Hello. Sorry, buddy.
Friend, I'm Galerius. Mind
I know.
telling me
I'm in a
who you
rush.
are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
These god names sound very similar to the story from the Greek guy as well. So I'm very interested to see what happens there. I'm Fingerflops, and I need to take care of things urgently. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My lips aren't working. Yulia's dying by Lucretia. Can't help her without Cephalium. This take some of it and go quickly.
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I can help her at the same time. That's it. Now go as fast as you can.
Once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Okay. Sounds fine, buddy. Maybe I can finally convince him that I'm from the future. I'm gonna go try... I'm gonna try that bow guy again. I don't know. I feel like I did something wrong. Think this way? Yeah. Get to you. You coming, my boy? Yeah, he's coming. Oh, man. And my camera battery is low again. I charged it, but...
Help! You have to do something.
I know.
A man arrived in the bath.
I'm gonna skip past that. Alright, I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there.
Yeah, I know. Don't go in there. Just trust me. Okay. Are you gonna go to your bakery? Atta girl. Alright. I'm gonna save the city now. Imagine. Please don't shoot me.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus.
I know that. What did it say? It said that. Oh, it said the empty shrine. Okay, yes, I saw him worshiping in a small round shrine just inside the city, second building on your left. Fuck yeah.
For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
No problem. It ain't no thing. See you later. Yo, his calves are jacked. Good lord. That boy hits leg day every day. La 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 la. I'm just minding my own business. I want to watch you die. May have said that a little early.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Oh, yes, exactly what I wanted. I get the bow. Give me that bow. A finely crafted composite bow. Take it. Bounty notice. I'll take that. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderers Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, or whatever. Quinctius Crispus, a citizen from the Aventine district of Rome. He is about 40 to 50 years old. He is average height, average build, has dark hair, and has one green eye and one blue eye. He is typically clean shaven. He is a known associate of cultists and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Okay, I'll take that. Fletched arrows and denarii. Okay, so I have a bow. And with that, I would like to be able to record a good deal once I'm able to actually do so. So I'm going to go charge my camera battery, and then I'm going to get back on and get you guys a new episode as fast as possible. But with that, thank you guys for enjoying another episode, and I will see you on the flip.